Welcome to theGolfPROjx. This is a new YouTube channel dedicated to helping you improve your golf game with swing tips, golf swing advice, and those that I think that can benefit any level of golfer. We're going to be reviewing some swing aids, but those that I think will benefit your golf game and ones that I use in my own training and practice. And then finally, we're going to be looking at on-course competition and general course management and tips that can help you shoot lower scores. So one of my favourite bits of training kit and the review we're going to do today is the swing plate, and one I use in most of my lessons. So let me show how it's done. This is one of my favourite bits of kit for training, and it's called a swing plate, and it's a simple device. It holds an alignment stick that I imagine most of you have got. The great thing about this is it benefits you with if you're struggling with your swing path, if you're too much over the top or too much into out. Either way, so regardless of your level of golfer, this can benefit you. It's not just swing path, it'll help you work on angle of attack and club face control. So we're going to show you a few drills you can do using the swing plate.
And this is for that to try and stop those types of plays that are swinging too far that way. Yeah.
There's different ways you can work this. Now some coaches would like to see it, this way and then loop under. Okay. Other players are more hands in, but the key is that the club is still staying outside of the hands regardless. Okay, so give it a go. I want to see inside and inside. Let's see it path working differently.
That wasn't the best. Very much so into out, wasn't it?
But what we're going to do is exaggerate it at first. Yeah. I wouldn't want Harry at 10 degrees. Certainly that's where he was. We don't want to go back to there, do we? But if someone who's over the top and suddenly you can switch to a 10-degree path, I don't imagine you will, but it's something I just want you to hit balls. It's not too many swing thoughts involved. It's just a case of keep the club on the inside and there. What you might find at first is you struggle with attack angle. That was a little bit of a drop kick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Low point issue. Now, we can easily solve that and give him a little bit more room. Okay, give me another go.
It's a little bit more room just to give yourself...
Yeah, he's probably about 10 centimetres outside the ball now.
Cool, right. So still on the inside, I'm still quite scared of actually hitting that.
But that's it, and what I love about this is there's so many variations of this. That is a simple idea. It's fine, you can go, if you're practicing on grass, then yeah, just stick that in. But what I love about, what I found when I'm practicing is you'll stick it in and then it moves. Okay, so at least you've got a consistent angle for the alignment stick to rest in. So we don't want Harry inside, so we're going to keep you. Now you've probably seen people like Tommy Fleetwood using this a lot. It's one of his favourites. Someone who gets too much on the inside, so he's just trying to get the path a little more out to in. Not to fade it, he's just trying to reduce it.
So I'm trying to feel now... And then
yeah, so you're feeling that the club's feeling more up than it is around. The issue to begin with, as I say, when someone's slicing it, it rolls, and it's always the club face that causes the issue. Okay, you're always fighting an open club face. So whichever way we're going, we're trying to feel the club face a little more on the target, if you like. The right hand more on the top, whether that's club outside and you like to loop it or drop it inside. Equally, we can work that in, but the club is still trying to stay on the outside of hands. That's just getting the hands deeper. Okay, so it doesn't matter which way you do it. I'm going to give you a bit more there. So we're staying outside of this, sorry.
Okay.
Let's make it really hard for you. Okay, so we should come across this, hit a big cut, but beautiful shot, mate.
Thank you.
Okay. So, other ways to use this. Now, if you're someone who struggles with their angle of attack, i.e. you are too steep, which you'll often find, someone who's too steep, generally, that's someone who's coming over the top of the ball. So, the steepness created by here, and we get a little bit too steep. So, swing plate closer to the ball, here perhaps, and then we're trying to feel we're working more underneath. So that's going to shallow our angle of attack out. Now I'm going to try and hit one, even though Harry's demonstrated so beautifully. I'm going to attempt to hit one. So if I'm very steep on the ball, just move that a second, As someone who is a little bit steeper on the ball, you generally are someone who is more than this position, getting very steep. You could be topping the ball, you could take in big divots. So the way to set this, and again it'll help with your swing path, we're going to set this probably, let's see, just here. So it's about my hand level. I'm going to move the ball forward a little bit. Now if I start to come over the top, straight away I'm going to hit that. So I want to feel here. And the feeling for me is that my hands are working down rather than I'm just turning. Okay, so we're going to try and hit one. Certainly help with the path. So the third way you can use that, okay, would be for your simple one, club face control. So I'm going to set this vertical and it's on my target line, thereabouts. Now this can cost you a fortune in alignment sticks if you're particularly accurate, but we're just working simply on club face control. So I'm going to try to feel like I'm starting the ball to the right. What starts the ball direction, or responsible for the majority of it, is the club face. So wherever that points at impact, that's pretty much where the ball's going to start. So we're going to try and start one. If you're someone who's over the top and a slicer, then you're going to be working it more to the left. Someone who's a drawer of the ball, you're generally going to be starting it more to the right. There's my favourite push shot. So what we want to do if you're a slicer, we want to get good at feeling like we're starting the ball to the right of the target. If you're a pusher or a hooker of the ball, then we want to be able to try and start the ball more to the left. It's all about getting control of the club face and getting good at your start line. So another way we can use the swing plate is, again, it's for swing path, but we're going to move the position. So if Harry wants to take his setup for us, now it works the same way. We're just going to place it in front. Now you've got to be quite brave. Again, this can cost you in alignment sticks. Now Harry's issue has been he's too much from in to out. So what we're going to generally see is the club working more this way and then him finishing a lot higher. And we want to work Harry more low and left through the ball. So we get dragging his path a little more from out to in, or that's the feeling. So for Harry, I'm going to place that just on his, or just inside his ball to target line. And I want him to feel like he's working the club on the inside. So give us a couple of rehearsals, Harry.
As in that way?
Yeah, that's it. So we're going to feel, and this is going to work his path more out to in. Okay? Now if he shuts the face, he's going to wipe that alignment stick out, and I will charge him for that. That's the one. So let's see you hit one, mate.
That, just the ball start right of it?
Yes, because we want to start, that's plenty of room. I'm not turning him into a slicer of the golf ball.
Cool.
But we want his path to exit left, his hands to feel like they're going lower and underneath.
Okay.
Great. So we're getting rid of that. Now, if you're a slicer of the golf ball, then we want to prevent you from going this way. So we're going to keep it here, but I want Harry to work on the outside of the swing plate this time.
So feeling more that way?
That's it, that's it. You don't have to hit balls doing this, you can just rehearse it.
So for this, Graham, am I trying to feel the club going outside or my hands as well? Is it just the club or both?
Yeah, so we want to feel that the club is, it feels, in reality, it's not working to the right of target, but we want to feel as though it is. Now that's going to drag your hands that way as well. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're a slicer of the golf ball, you generally do not close the club face. So for Harry, for this example, we're going to get him to feel like we're working the club more this way and a bit more rotation of the hands.
Nearly got it.
Lovely shot.
It was the right type of shot that you were after, wasn't it?
Now anyone that's a slicer of the ball is going to wipe that out, so I suggest you might have a couple of spares, which you can get from Golf Swing Systems, incidentally.
There you go. So I've got to really force it out, haven't I?
We're trying to exaggerate things. Now, if you're not comfortable with that, we can move it a little more in. Hurry. Okay.
Got you.
And again.
It is in closer there. I got a bit scared when you said that. Right. So I've got to feel it more that way.
Lovely shot. So that was my review of the swing plate. If you are serious about improving your golf game, whether that's club path, club face control or angle of attack, then this is an essential bit of kit. It's available on golfswingsystems.com. Use the product code PROjx5, that's PROJX5, to get your discount. As I say, if you're serious about improving your golf game, then this is one thing you need to have. There's a reason most tour players are using something similar, so give this a go. If you have any comments or want to ask any questions, pop them in the comments below. I look forward to seeing you next time.